This is Farmer's Dog Pet Food, and the maker claims they've combined decades of dog nutrition research with clinical insight from experienced vet professionals to create fresh dog food known as the Farmer's Dog. Why fresh pet food? Like you, we love our pets and care about their health. These well-balanced recipes are guided by science and driven by love. But does it really work? To start, you have to go online and give Farmer's Dog some info about your dog: age, activity level, weight, and so on. Once they have all these important questions answered, the team at Farmer's Dog develops a well-balanced meal plan designed specifically for your dog. I did this for both Ranger and Rocco, since one is 10 and the other is only 2. Also, Dr. Dorton from Scranton Animal Hospital enrolled his all-too-eager buddy Benny to help us out as well. Full disclosure, Dr. Dorton has been our family veterinarian for decades and takes great care of Ranger and Rocco. First, what do we know about these fresh dog foods that have been recently introduced to consumers? And why are people so drawn to these? Dr. Dorton says most people don't have time to make their own fresh pet food.
Most people don't have the time to do it, and so they're attracted to these so-called homemade, commercially available diets. And they call them fresh. They're actually not completely fresh. They are cooked and processed somewhat. Veterinary nutritionists across the board don't universally endorse them because they don't have peer-reviewed research behind them, okay? They don't have clinical trials. A lot of them are startup companies that spend a lot on marketing and not so much on research, and I haven't been able to find any peer-reviewed studies or any evidence that they've done feeding trials with these diets.
So his initial thoughts: there's just not enough clinical reviews available on these foods. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad for your dog. There are many positives to giving your dog fresh pet food.
When you open that food up, it smells good. It smells like something you or I could eat. In fact, you could probably put it on a piece of bread with mayonnaise and eat it, right? Because it is food grade food ingredients in there.
Right.
And to put that on their label, it has to meet all the requirements of human food.
What we found in our study was Ranger loved it, gobbled it right down, and wanted more. Rocco, on the other hand, wasn't a big fan, and it took him a little while to get used to it and like it. Eventually he did. Dr. Dorton's buddy, Benny, fell in love with it immediately like Ranger did. He gobbled it up right away like it was his job. What's our expert's bottom line on this?
If you're thinking about it, I would talk to your veterinarian because there's no diet out there that meets every pet's needs, and your pet may require some special, even prescription diet to manage a health issue. So I'd talk to your vet first and get their kind of okay on it.
Good advice. Before feeding your dog Farmer's Dog, you may want to consult with your vet first. Kurt Aaron, Newswatch 16.